Hello and welcome everyone. I am Rishabh Lala, student of data visualization class, MSBAI's program at University of South Florida. Today, we are going to dive deep in how AI mentions during the earning calls are correlated with the stock price movement. We are looking into two stock, AMD and Apple stock. Let's go right in. So we're going to explore the impacts of AI mentions during the corporate communications or the earning calls, particularly for this project, on the stock price movements. We're going to understand how investor sentiments towards artificial intelligence developments are improving the market capitalization of tech giants. Background includes like AI technology is the key driver of innovation in the tech industry today, influencing not just the products, but also the corporate strategy. Both AMD and Apple stock are frequently discussing AI in their earning calls these days, and that's why I chose them as the ideal subjects for this analysis. The objective of this is to quantify the frequency of AI mentions over the last 2 years, 2022 and 2023, and correlate these trends with the stock price movements. I'm also going to identify some patterns or anomalies, whatever they are, in stock behavior following the increased AI discussions during the quarterly earnings calls. And why is this study important? It's important because this gives investors a chance to make informed decisions based on how prominent companies are focusing on AI. And it will enhance their understanding of AI strategic initiatives and the stock market valuations these companies are at. I used 4 CSV files, Apple stock CSV, AMD stock CSV, which I got from Yahoo Finance. I cleaned up the data and obtained all the AI mentions. For example, AI, ML, artificial intelligence, deep learning, machine learning, learning models, using the Python scripts, and extracted them from their quarterly earning call transcripts. I integrated the data and put those in Tableau. Tableau, Python, and Excel, and SQL database using, for example, SQLite that I used for handling all this data. Now talking about the visualization that I was able to make, first is the bar chart. So as you can see, there are just 17 AI mentions in the year 2022 by AMD, and the AI mentions were decreasing over the period of time in their quarterly earnings. And even for the quarter 4, there is no AI mention at all. But come 2023, see the spike in their AI investment. AI, this indicates how they're focusing on AI. And similar trends were observed for Apple too. No AI mentions in quarter 2, quarter 3 in 2022, but come 2023, they started focusing on AI. See, 13 times they mentioned AI in their transcript in 2023, and 2024 is following a similar pattern. Now we'll want to look at how investors are responding to this. As the number of AI mentions are increasing, see the stock price movement shows an uptick. Similar trend is observed at Apple too. These line charts show you increase in the Apple stock price following the increase in the AI mentions in their earning calls. Now let's look at this bar chart. I wanted to explore how the volume is responding, whether people are transacting more following the AI transactions, AI mentions in the earning calls. Volume shows no special trend in relation to green earning calls mentions, but the closing price does show an increase as the green earning calls mention the AI in the transcript. Similar pattern is observed for Apple. As the number of times the AI is being mentioned in the earning calls, the closing price is going up, or the market capitalization is going up. But when we compare Apple with AMD, I see small mentions of AI in the transcripts of Apple. But when it's AMD, it's a large green bar, which shows AMD has been investing on AI for a longer time because they are the chip maker or they are the receiving ends of AI. And Apple, being the chip user, has just started focusing on AI. That brings me to the end of my presentation. I hope you enjoyed. Just a couple of quick questions for the future purpose. So AI mentions for SAP, S&P 500 companies, like all 500 companies can be included in the analysis for future purposes. We could even look at all the 10Q and annual filings for future purposes and analyze their impact on the movements of the stock prices. I hope you enjoyed my presentation. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot here.